Hey everybody, welcome to the card of the day. It's still a rainy day in Los Angeles, but it's supposedly the end of the rain, so I am happy. I pay high rent for my sunshine. I love my sunshine. All right, today is the High Priestess, and I put this card right on top of yesterday's card for a reason. Because yesterday I was talking about changing repetition. And this time I'm talking about good repetition that you want. So we look at the Rider-Waite deck. This is a card we could spend hours talking about if you're a tarot nerd. The High Priestess, one of the most mysterious cards in the deck. She is about diplomacy. She's about being quiet. She is about don't give your opinion yet. She is about secrets. She sits here in front of the veil between the worlds, sort of letting you, not letting everyone in. You see, she has the Torah in her hand. She has the water, which is the subconscious, and the sexual, and the water. See how it runs free? Her dress is really water at the end. The waxing and waning moons on her head, which always have to do with psychic stuff or lunar stuff. She also is in charge of the pineal gland, which I think I'm saying it right, pineal gland. Everyone says it 10 different ways, and I don't care to look. You know what I'm talking about, the little pine cone in your brain. The little pine cone in your brain. Well, that's why it's called that. And then we look at the after deck, the tarot after deck, which I love, and I'm using all the time now. Thank you, Dakota. We look at the change of, this is the deck they said, what happens after. Very little change in this one, except for the keys. She has been given the keys. Now here's a little, I'll give you a real quick history on this card. This card is the earlier card. The Hierophant is the later card. And you'll remember on the Hierophant, if I can find it fast enough, he has the little keys at the bottom. Those are sort of the keys to the kingdom, the keys to knowledge, that kind of thing. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And she has been handed them. So that's sort of, as these cards evolve and they all move further, she moves into becoming the Hierophant. Now, here is, I want to go with that phrase, the diplomat. That's what I went with her. And we're talking about change. We're talking about coming out of depression. We're talking about being positive. And I think next week we're going to tackle confidence. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of things to, mantras for confidence. And hang on, I know I got the High Priestess somewhere. I think we just did him last week. So there he is. Or the Hierophant. Hierophant, there you go. You see little keys at the bottom? These are, he is the teacher. He is the keys to knowledge, the keys to the universe, all kinds of things. They have been given to her. Okay? So she has acquired more knowledge as time went on. So here's what I want to talk to you about. We all want that quick fix, okay? It takes 28 days to make a habit. We all want that quick fix that's going to get this, I'm over this, I'm done. That's pretty hard, but what is easier to do is just to program your mind that you're taking the steps to get better. If this is about depression, you don't set an end date. You just say, I am going to work really hard and keep working till I get out of this. You're going to reprogram your mind. Stop those negative thoughts. Stop that voice in your head that destructs things. That is, that's going to kill it every time, but it takes a long time to change these. Resistance and repetition are how one receives the keys of knowledge. Okay, so in other words, to get to that next step, it's something you have to do over and over. 28 days to break a habit. Maybe we pick one each month and we break it ourselves. Persistence and repetition are how one receives the keys of knowledge. Okay? What is that thing you want to change? Are you depressed? Do you need to remind yourself all day to stop those thoughts? We get so connected to those negative thoughts. It is so easy, and the world reinforces them. Be the hero in your own story and change those thoughts. There is something wonderful about everyone. There is something wonderful about you. There is something wonderful about the fact that you were created. If that's as the bar you need to start with, that because you were created, because God created you, that makes you special right there, and not comparing to others, That's where you start, and then you get better. I am attractive. I am this. I am fun. I am smart. Just go down the line of whatever that voice is, that negative voice. Now is the time you're going to beat it. Persistence and repetition are how one receives the keys of knowledge. See, mine is going to be, I'm going to learn how to read my own writing. I can read my own writing. That's my mantra. Persistence and repetition are how one receives the key of knowledge. Pick something and beat it. You're stronger than that voice. All right, everybody, I'll see you tomorrow.